and you're covered as the Sydney COVID spike threatens other states.
And some big names join us: Ed Sheeran, Chris Pratt, Kirsto. Plus, is it possible to make your fast food favourites at home? See you next week.
When you choose Allianz Home Insurance, you could join others who received up to 30% no-claim bonus depending on your claims history. Allianz, behind you for what's ahead.
With Premier Access July 9.
A little goes a long way at Macca's. Treat yourself to a small sundae for $3 or a soft serve cone with plate for just $1. Part of our best ever loose change menu.
Appliances Online's legendary end of financial year sale is now on. Alert $814 for this Bosch Series 4 underbench dishwasher and this Bosch Series 8 8kg front-load washing machine $1,063. Ends June 30. Visit Appliances Online today.
Bombs away! The old rivals are at it again. And for Origin Game 2, if your team scores a try in the first 10 minutes, you win. We'll pay you out straight away. Ripping this Origin with Sportsbet.
Celebrate 50 years of Macca's with the Mac family. Grab a Grand Big Mac or Mac Jr. and get one of 6 free collectible glasses with any medium or large Mac family meal, but only for a limited time.
Being an Ozpub member means you go in the draw to our Friday freebies. Prizes include car awnings, petrol vouchers, kayaks, fishing gear, iPads, new iPhones, gaming consoles and much, much more. Jump onto ozcard.com.au, join the club, membership's free.
Stop stressing this end of financial year. Get the 6.6 kilowatt family solar system from Australia's largest solar company, fully installed for an unbeatable $36.91. Plus 1-year extended warranty on inverter for free. Only till June 30. Call 1300 Sunboost.
Aldi's pre-marinated boneless lamb leg is so easy, it's impossible to mess it up. Butterfly lamb leg, now only $15.99 per kilo. Aldi, good, different.
Perfect for rapidly growing families. The all-new Hyundai Palisade.
Australia, meet your new McCafe blend. Roasted and blended in Melbourne. Smoother, richer, and crafted for Aussies who love great coffee. The new McCafe blend. Now that's coffee fit for an Aussie.
The Telstra end of financial year sale is on now, with great deals on phones, internet, Xbox and accessories. Sale on now, in store and online. Hurry, ends 30 June.
Biggest week of the year. Sunday, it's Monday against Mate on State of Origin. Then Monday, it's Ninja versus the Dragon. And here comes the Raw. And Generation has broken the ninjas. Now, the uprising is coming.
These ninja newbies are taking the field by storm.
The new heroes are here.
He may have an Olympic gold medal. Can he conquer the Ninja Warrior cause? It's taken a lot for Jack to be here tonight.
A broken back. Will not stop the comeback of Jack Wilson.
As long as you never give up, you can achieve anything.
State of Origin Sunday and Australian Ninja Warrior Monday 7:30. State of Origin. Then Monday.
taken the deal by storm. He's taken a lot for Jack to be here tonight.
Welcome back.
See this mania?
Pressure will not stop. The comeback of Jack Wilson. Fantastic special origin Sunday and the Scrubby Ninja Warrior Monday 7:30.
Autobahn has 25% off store-wide this Friday and Saturday. Whether it's top gear for inside your car, under the hood, or out in the garage, you'll get low prices and save 25% off this Friday and Saturday. Autobahn.
Top gear, low prices.
Join Bupa and get cover for less than you think before life happens. Plus, get 6 weeks free on eligible products. Search Bupa 6 weeks free. Quick, before life strikes.
At the Good Guys, these hot buys. Last year, don't you? 30. This washwasher only $6.95. This Dyson vacuum only $5.99. This dishwasher only $6.48. And 20% off this laptop. Pay less every day. Only at the Good Guys.
Celebrate 50 years of Maccas with the Mac family. Grab a Grand Big Mac or Mac Junior and get one of 6 free collectible glasses with any medium or large Mac family meal, but only for a limited time.
You might not think it, but I've lived in some unique places. Like 189 days aboard a yacht, including one scary time overboard. If you're like me and where you call home changes over time, it's good to know that APIA has different home insurance options to choose from.
Get a quote today. Call APIA on 13 50 50.
Did you know sensitivity can come from not taking care of your gums? 80% of sensitivity starts at the gum line. That's why Oral-B created new sensitivity and gum. It gives immediate relief by blocking denting holes and works at the gum line to provide future protection. Take care of your gums. Say goodbye to sensitivity with new Oral-B sensitivity and gum. Try it today and see the difference for yourself.
Geologically,
a new force on planet Earth. Humans. We are disrupting the forces of nature life needs to survive.
The final episode.
This is the most important story of our time.
A perfect planet to 9 on 9. At Chobani, we're leading the way. Away from the well-worn path. Away from busy labels that serve to cloud the truth. Towards a better place to graze, with fields fair for all. Break from the herd, and you'll find us guiding the way. Towards food made good. Chobani.
I'm gonna get to you, you beautiful, shiny. No, you've gone. Come here and reveal yourself, my most precious. No, you've gone. Any second now, I'll have you in my...
Whiskers, feed their curiosity.
We met 50 years ago, back in Yakuna. You rocked up in boardies and thongs. Nice one. You've always put your own spin on things. Didn't see fries becoming part of our Sundays. And there's been all those times we've swung by your place after your big night out called for a cheeky order in. Nice, man. Remember when you brought us along to your big day? We'll never forget. We laughed at you, got your peas and made the drive-through the first stop. Good on you. We've celebrated many birthdays together over the years, and now it's ours. So thanks, Australia. We came here as McDonald's, but you made us Maccas.
When athletes prepare to take on the world's best, they face a grueling routine full of challenges. Strong support is the key to success, and Harvey Norman are great supporters of Australian sport. Smart appliances sure do make life easy, and that helps me make the most of my downtime. As I prepare to take on the world's best, I'm really excited to be partnering with Harvey Norman. My name is Ariane Titmus, and I'm proud to be a Harvey Norman brand ambassador.
We live in a world where communication and connectivity is critical for your business. Boost your mobile signal with PowerTech and get connectivity coverage where you need it most. PowerTech, your connectivity solution experts.
There are times to catch scumbags. I know what you are. Do you? The Event Series.
Life was harder to fight in front of mirror. I am worried about him.
That takes justice off to the next level. Organised crime. Stream every episode on 9Now. Your world of free entertainment.
10 minutes on time.
It's on fire.
Not all the action happens at the stadium, Keith. Luckily, when accidents happen, Amy can help cover it. Who helps cover the challenges of the everyday arena? Amy does.
Celebrate 50 years of Maccas with the Mac family. Grab a Grand Big Mac or Mac Junior and get one of 6 free collectible glasses with any medium or large Mac family meal, but only for a limited time.
At Light and Easy, we believe the secret to ageing well is eating well. It's why we partner with home care package providers so that older Australians can have affordable access to healthy, delicious meals in their own home. And it's why we've introduced our new range of My Choice meals. My Choice are smaller meals designed for people who have a reduced appetite or find it difficult to eat normal-sized meals. They provide the same energy and protein as our standard dinner meals, but in a smaller portion, making them easier to finish.
With Light and Easy now, I'm getting the nutrition that I've got to have to live a better life.
Plus, home care package recipients could save 70% off the cost of their meals.
And because it's subsidised by home care package, it makes it very affordable.
If you or someone you care for could benefit from Light and Easy's award-winning healthy meal delivery service, visit lightandeasy.com.au or call us on 13 15 12.
At Radio Rentals, rent a little and live a lot. With fridges, TVs, phones, tablets and more. Rent selected everyday essentials from under $10 per week. You can apply online because we're doing things differently now. So what are you waiting for? Search Radio Rentals today and apply now.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Julia Roberts stars in the magical family movie Mirror Mirror tonight on 9Go.
A truck driver narrowly escapes from his vehicle before it goes up in flames north of Coffs Harbour. Sydney's east resembles a ghost town with more than 1 million residents under strict stay-at-home orders. Former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin sentenced to 22 years behind bars for George Floyd's death. And a controversial finish sees the Maroons claim back-to-back women's state of origin titles. NBN News tonight at 6.
Onto me, it gets onto the skin, it stings so much.
They're about to come face to face with the beauties.
I love makeup, fashion, I think our fashion was last one.
They're the most uplifting.
Have you had a first kiss?
I haven't had my first kiss at all.
I'm definitely open to falling in love with Ricky.
Feel good show of the year.
Guys my age, they're not nice. It makes me feel like I'm not good enough.
I do really like this.
I like you too.
Is asking.
The opposites attract.
All new Beauty and the Geek. Coming soon to 9.
Sunday, it's Mate Against Mate with State of Origin. Then Monday, it's Ninja versus the Dragon. Hell. And here comes the Raw. Has broken the ninjas. Now, the uprising is coming.
The ninja newbies are taking the field by storm.
A massive State of Origin Sunday and Australian Ninja Warrior Monday 7:30.
Hungry Jack's new Smokehouse Whopper with crispy onion rings and smoky barbecue sauce. The new Smokehouse Whopper. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
At Radio Rentals, rent a little and live a lot.
design, but also because of the driver. Someone clever enough to demand more and get it. The all-new Havel H6. Go with more.
Mercedes-Benz, synonymous with luxury and engineering perfection, with exceptional value on demonstrator and in-stock vehicles until the end of June. Stargaze today at Mercedes-Benz Tamworth.
Your skin protects you from everything life throws at you. But what protects the skin that's protecting you? Healthy skin starts with Cetaphil. Cetaphil Moisturising Cream's unique hydrating formulation doubles skin's moisture in just 2 days. And Cetaphil Face with hyaluronic acid helps protect the health of sensitive skin with gentle, effective daily care. Now your skin can be healthy skin. Healthy skin starts with Cetaphil.
We met 50 years ago, back in Yakuna. You rocked up in boardies and thongs. Nice one. You've always put your own spin on things. Didn't see fries becoming part of our Sundays. And there's been all those times we've swung by your place after your big night out, called for a cheeky order in. Oh, that's better. Remember when you brought us along to your big day? We'll never forget. We laughed that you got your peas and made the drive-through your first stop. Stop. Good on you. We've celebrated many birthdays together over the years, and now it's ours. So thanks, Australia. We came here as McDonald's, but you made us Maccas.
Want to know whether you can get car finance? You need to know what your borrowing power is. And you can. Jump on ozcar.com.au, click on free credit score and fill in your details. We'll instantly send you your credit score. Know your borrowing power with Ozcar's free credit score.
It's hard to imagine a person that hasn't been touched directly or indirectly by the Westpac rescue helicopter. We take their best chance of survival to them, and without this, their outcomes would be significantly different. As a doctor, I have everything I need aboard the helicopter. It is basically a mobile intensive care unit. The difference is we do it in the air. There's no greater feeling than to complete a mission and know that we've helped someone on the worst day of their life.
Right now with Australian Unity, you can land 4 weeks free health insurance. Join Hospital and Extras by 30 June and make the most of life's in-between moments. Like this. Search Australian Unity today.
There'll be the moment you first push it, and the moment you know you've made the right choice. But at the Mazda moment end of financial year sale, the moment to make it yours is now. Search Mazda offers and visit your dealer.
This tax time with this 1.8 metre Bradley Industrial 3-in-1 ladder, only $195. Or this 12-volt heater jacket, $119. Tool up this tax time at Home Hardware.
Now for the ultimate insult, victory on this secret round. Across Mega Origin Game 2, Sunday at 7, exclusively live on 9.
From switching off during ads to switching to me. Open an everyday transaction account, choose a colour, and get a new Buck debit card in 5 minutes flat. That's the ETA with me.
In the Heights is the ultimate feel-great film of the year.
I love it. It's so beautiful. It keeps you up out of your seat and makes you want to dance.
Great phenomenal movie in cinemas now.
Hi, I'm Brendan from the Salvos. For every homeless person you can see on the streets, there are 13 more you can't. Everyday people, young and old. It often starts with loss. Your job, your health, a relationship, or a loved one. Next, you lose your home. Today, many Australians find themselves alone for the first time. You can help them. If you're able, donate to the Red Shield Appeal today.
At Oscar, we're always trying to save our customers money, and we think we've got a winner if you want to go green. We now stock electric and hybrid green cars that are imported straight from Japan. These cars aren't normally available in Australia. They're all late models, low kilometres, and come with a 2-year warranty. We've got Toyotas, Nissan Nissans, Mitsubishis, Hondas, Mazdas and much more. Good luck trying to find these at your local dealer. Visit your local Oscar dealer and go green with our electric and hybrid models.
At PDA Feeds, we understand that every livestock situation is different. We manufacture a variety of supplements for all types of livestock to maximise production on a wide range of paddock forage. So find the brand you can trust. PDA Feeds.
At the Good Guys, these hot bars. Let's get on June 30. This Hotex TV only $8.95. This Hotex Fridge only $16.95. This Vivo phone is only $159 each, and this Nutribullet only $159. Pay this every day, only at the Good Guys.
Good morning.
What's your name?
We're going to try something different today.
You alright, mate?
Yeah.
All good?
Dogs bring out the good in us. Angry brings out the good in them.
Australia, your country needs you. To take a holiday. Hit the cities and see incredible stuff. Wow. Amazing, man. Okay.
Do you know what you're doing?
Honey, I've got the heart. Do stuff you've never done before. Like, order one of these.
You order these all the time.
Because the holiday here this year is just what Australia needs. So I'm doing a lot.
The world today demands more. GWM was founded to meet this challenge, and we never settle for less. From the tough GWM Ute to our stylish range of Havel SUVs, our world-class vehicles deliver more. More technology, more safety, and more comfort for less. At GWM, we focus on meeting the needs of today and exceeding the dreams of tomorrow. And that starts with giving you more. GWM, go with more.
Give me a sec.
Our Mega Home Internet deal on fast and reliable home Wi-Fi just got even better. Hurry online or visit your local Telstra store to find out more. For new customers, offer ends June 30.
The fantastic sale is on now. Discover great prices on beds, mattresses, sofas, dining sets, home office and heaps more. There's something for everyone and every room. Find your fantastic in-store or online today.
Dad said when life gives you a little knock, it's good to have someone like Peter care about. He reckons we'll stick with him for a long time, just like me and my friend.
Switch to People Care Health Cover to find out why 96% of our members love us as much as we love them.
Beacon Stock Take Sale is on now with reduced prices on all stock at all Beacon lighting stores across Australia and online. Don't let these savings get away. Shop our Stock Take Sale now.
Celebrate 50 years of Maccas with the Mac family. Grab a Grand Big Mac or Mac Junior and get one of 6 free collectible glasses with any medium or large Mac family meal, but only for a limited time.
Tonight, locked down with stay-at-home orders extended to all of Sydney, Central Coast, Wollongong and the Blue Mountains. For the rest of New South Wales, masks are mandatory and visitor restrictions apply. The sentence the US was waiting for, the former Minneapolis police officer who killed George Floyd learns his fate. And a truck driver manages to escape injury after his B-double caught alight near Coffs Harbour. NBN News tonight at 6.
10 minutes either side.
It's on fire.
Not all the action happens at the stadium, eh, Keith? Luckily, when accidents happen, Amy can help cover it. Who helps cover the challenges of the everyday arena? Amy does.
Australia, meet your new McCafe blend. Roasted and blended in Melbourne. Smoother, richer, and crafted for Aussies who love great coffee. The new McCafe blend. Now that's coffee fit for an Aussie.
At Amart Furniture, it's the final week of our end of financial year sale. Save up to 50% off a huge range of furniture in store and online. Better hurry, it's not around forever. Amart Furniture, final week.
Looking for unique flooring solutions for your home or business? Bennett's has you covered with professional, personalised service and solutions to meet your needs. For top quality flooring at fantastic prices, visit us at our Arteminia store today.
Celebrate 50 years of Maccas Mac, Big Mac or Mac Junior and get one of 6 free collectible glasses with any medium or large Mac family meal, but only for a limited time.
Tables might be beat this end of financial year. Tax time catalog is out now. Plus, each of those tiers provide up to 150k in assets instantly. Total Tools. Low prices on every tool for every trade. Guaranteed.
Nothing says I love you like Aldi's versatile Aussie chicken drumsticks.
You shouldn't have.
Now just $4.99 for a whopping 2-kilo pack. Aldi, good, different.
We're seeing an unorthodox milk-first approach here. Solid contact on entry, great clockwise res, and he's come up big at crunch time. Now that is a Milo. When your Milo compete, share it, you can win the Milo Cup.
This is a smart SUV, mainly because of its smart tech, safety and design, but also because of the driver. Someone clever enough to demand more and get it. The all-new Havel H6. Go with more.
Scooters and Mobility provide a better way of life for their customers by supplying a range of mobility equipment. See their comprehensive range of mobility scooters, electric wheelchairs, lift and recline chairs, walkers and other essential daily living aids, which you will be able to trial either at their showroom or at your home. They pride themselves on their after-sales service in mobility equipment repairs and maintenance. Scooters and Mobility, 238 Merrier Street, Tamworth.
Australia, meet your new McCafe blend. Roasted and blended in Melbourne. Smoother, richer, and crafted for Aussies who love great coffee. The new McCafe blend. Now that's coffee fit for an Aussie.
That might be fleeting, or a moment of pure joy. But with the Mazda Moment End of Financial Year sale, the moment to make it yours is now. Search Mazda offers and visit your dealer.
Lovecraft's biggest week of the year. Massive Stereo Origin Sunday and Destroy the Ninja Warrior Monday 7:30.
Let me guess. eBay Tuesdays?
Best day to save on heaps of things, like hair straighteners.
Wow, it's really straight. Look at that one.
Come on, Lola, quick sticks.
Perfect for rapidly growing families. The all-new Hyundai Palisade.
Dad said when life gives you a little knock, it's good to have someone like Peter here around. He reckons we'll stick with him for a long time, just like me and my training.
Switch to People Care Health Cover to find out why 96% of our members love us as much as we love them.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get great deals on home goods. Like Jude's Saw, Simon's Towel, Russell's Crowbar, and Billy's Crystal. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Do you want to visit a car dealer, find a great car, apply for no deposit finance and drive away on the same day without paying a cent? Well, you can at Ozcar. Visit your local Ozcar dealer for no deposit, same day, drive away finance.
I think it's time for you to learn the family business. Starting with the machine that goes ding. Every time someone compares, we compare the market. We have more than 6 million Australians look for a better deal. Simple.
At Amart Furniture, it's the final week of our end of financial year sale. Save up to 50% off a huge range of furniture in store and online. Better hurry, it's not around forever. Amart Furniture, final week.
The fantastic sale is on now. Find a fantastic new look for your home with low prices on everything from beds and mattresses to stylish dining sets and rugs. Hurry in store or shop online. These prices won't last.
Ducks, hot water, built stronger to last longer.
Made in Australia for over 100 years, Ducks hot water systems are built stronger to last longer. Ducks.com.au.
Ducks.
At
At Bunnings Trade, we help you get more out of tax time with great value on top brand tools like Bosch Blue 18-volt impact wrench, impact driver and hammer drill kits for just $199 each. Bunnings Trade, helping business is our trade.
10 minutes on site.
It's on fire.
Not all the action happens at the stadium, Keith. Luckily, when accidents happen, Amy can help cover it. Who helps cover the challenges of the everyday arena? Amy does.
It's Tax Time Day, there's a daily high five with a load of Samsung Turing LED 75-inch 4K TV smashed to $21.95. That's nuts. And the Samsung Turing LED 65-inch 4K TV crushed to $19.95. That's $400 off and stacks more Tax Time deals. JB, you've done it again.
We're your local crew, on the ground, 7 days a week.
The only team bringing our New England Northwest community local news, sport and weather every day.
Online 24/7 for our New England Northwest community.
More people, more local, more
NBN News, nightly at 6. Celebrate 50 years of Maccas with the Mac family. Grab a Grand Big Mac or Mac Junior and get one of 6 free collectible glasses with any medium or large Mac family meal, but only for a limited time.
Some see a personalised plate. We see someone with attention to detail. More than a plate, it's an elegant way to personalise and enhance the look of your car. Discover all the new styles at myplates.com.au.
Our We Love It community is growing fast and we love supporting local. Go to weloveit.com.au now and register your business for free. weloveit.com.au, the home of what's open and happening in your area.
Welcome to Mart, ending the financial year with monster deals. Drive an SUV, 4x4 or passenger car? Make your car awesome with up to 20% off this huge range of top wheel brands. Buy 3, get 1 free, up to $100 instant cashback on some of the world's top tyre brands, and 20% off selected Kumho 4x4 tyres. At Bob Jane T-Mart, we're around here.
Farming in Australia can be a challenging experience, and most ag providers offer solutions that don't talk to each other. Vantage New South Wales experts work alongside a farmer, bridging the gap between machinery, technology, agronomy and inputs, to help make better, data-driven decisions that simplify your investment in technology and increase yields to improve your bottom line. Visit vantage-nsw.com, your partner in precision agriculture.
At the Good Guys, these hot buys. Most in not June 30. This washer only $6.95. This Dyson vacuum only $5.99. This dishwasher only $6.48. And 20% off this laptop. Pay this every day, only at the Good Guys.
At Priceline Pharmacy, we promise to say hi.
And not just from behind the counter. We promise to give the kind of advice we give our own family.
Thanks, Mum. We're here to help you what you need. Sometimes before you know you need us. I need some help. So come say hi to your local Priceline pharmacist this winter. We promise to help in every way we can.
Within reason.
At Bunnings Trade, we help you get more out of tax time with great value on top brand tools like a Paslow nailgun combo, just $1,399, and a Bosch Blue 18-volt 3-piece combo kit, only $399. Bunnings Trade, helping business is our trade.
30 years in the future, we are fighting a war. We need you to fight. We can stop this war, no matter how many.
This is my opportunity to do this world a second chance. Second chance is a really hard to come by.
Celebrate 50 years of Maccas with the Mac family. Grab a Grand Big Mac or Mac Junior and get one of 6 free collectible glasses with any medium or large Mac family meal, but only for a limited time.
The V8, the flat 6, the
single cylinder. Amplify Premium Fuels clean and protect your engine so you use less fuel and do more clicks with every check. Amplify, Australia's own.
Rule 1. No internet.
With new Optus Pause, you can pause your mobile or home Wi-Fi connections with one touch and make the most of moments that matter. It starts with yes.
Australia, meet your new McCafe blend. Roasted and blended in Melbourne. Smoother, richer, and crafted for Aussies who love great coffee. The new McCafe blend. Now that's coffee fit for an Aussie.
Was I actually on this show 21 years ago? He's back.
Did you win?
Not for revenge. You weakest link Tuesday.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, from Washington Heights, a story of a block that was disappearing. Yeah, to tell the world who you are. Hey, good morning.
Cheers. You're not powerless. You're powerful.
Best day of my life. Here.
In the Heights, in cinemas now.
Before life hits, you get 6 weeks free. Will you join on eligible products? Hurry! Search Google for 6 weeks free!
With HelloFresh meal kits, you get tried and tested recipes and fresh, pre-portioned ingredients delivered to your door. Everything you need to cook delicious dinners. Order now at hellofresh.com.au. Inspiration delivered. New Naturally Good Anti-Age with 99% naturally derived ingredients, plus 1% for stability and safety, with organic vanilla extract, visibly reduces wrinkles in 2 weeks. 100% transparency for 100% trust.
Yeah.
Give your home a lift from the top of the
John's cooking up a nice big lump of pork. We'll have a good feed tonight. Looking forward to it. Yeah. Very good, mate.
Bidding available on Options Plus.
Taking subways. In-demand courses are filling fast. Search Taking Subways or call 131 today.
Ending the financial year with monster deals on drive an SUV, 4x4 or passenger car, make your car awesome with up to 20% off this huge range of top wheel brands.
4 hours away and we're injured child.
Still in operation.
Appearance was
We can't wait.
Monday afternoon warrior.
It's Ninja versus the Dragon. Who can slay the most dangerous beast of all?
Appliances Online's legendary end of financial year sale is now on. Legend. Enjoy great savings across thousands of products. Like this Dyson V15 Detect Total Clean Stick Vacuum, just $1,329. Or this Haier 4kg vented dryer, just $355. And this Rinnai Dynamo natural gas heater, just $1,042. Enjoy free next day delivery, free removal and recycling of your old product, and price match guarantee. Ends June 30. Visit appliancesonline.com.au today.
Ozcard just got a whole lot better. Introducing Oz Club. If you love special discounts and free giveaways, Oz Club's for you. Jump onto ozcard.com.au and join the club. Oz Club members get special pricing that'll save you thousands. We've got exclusive sale offers, discount servicing, free retro inspections, and best of all, every Friday we give away thousands of dollars worth of prizes. Oz Club is free to join, so jump onto ozcard.com.au and become a member today.
At Amart Furniture, it's the final week of our end of financial year sale. Save up to 50% off a huge range of furniture in store and online. Better hurry, it's not around forever. Amart Furniture, final week.
It's likely week to save financial year. Tax time catalog is out now. Every night comes on top of the biggest movements. Plus, it's your first chance for more than 450 assets instantly. Total tools, low prices on every tool for every trade. Guaranteed. Check out Catch, where every houses get great deals on fashion essentials. Like Sarah Jessica's parka, Delivers Thermals, Kanye's vest, and Al's Perichinos. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Early Settlers stock take sales just got bigger. There's up to 60% off from the front
deck, floor to ceiling. Everything you need is here at Early Settler. Now is the perfect time to save with Early Settler's stock take sale.
We understand the needs of our community, bringing important news to all your screens. From weekend forecast to major weather events, we're keeping you informed.
NBN News, nightly at 6.
Helping Howard. He's devoted his life to supporting others.
He just gives and gives and gives.
He's been a godsend, but now it's Howard who needs help.
No pain, no gain.
And his mates answered the call.
Didn't want to override. It's very humble.
A current affair tonight.
Discover ideas and inspiration for healthy living with NIB's The Checkup. Get expert tips on at-home workouts, healthy recipes, and how to mentally recharge. Available to all Australians. Search NIB's The Checkup today.
When athletes prepare to take on the world's best, they face a grueling routine full of challenges. Strong support is the key to success, and Harvey Norman are great supporters of Australian sport. As I prepare to take on the world's best, I'm really excited to be partnering with Harvey Norman. Smart appliances sure do make life easy, and that helps me make the most of my downtime. My name is Ariane Titmus, and I'm proud to be a Harvey Norman brand ambassador.
Sunny Sawtell, the jewel of the stunning Coast Coast. A vibrant village, boutique shopping, great cafes and restaurants. A seaside sanctuary nestled between crystal clear waterways and golden beaches. Sawtell, discover the gem.
When it comes to your home or your local business, Gas has got you covered. Make the switch and be rewarded with $80 in LPG account credits when you sign up. Visit elgas.com.au or give us a call.
Climb a tower and be a princess, get shot at with arrows, wizards throwing spell packets.
It's an amazing building. It's euphoric.
There are so many ways we can live better. Search Make Bank Live Better to find yours.
The i30 knows where you live, where you work, and it knows the best way there. It knows what's behind you, what's beside you, and can react to what's in front of you just like that. It uses ultrasonic sensors to help you reverse park, can plug you into just about any song ever recorded, and it's connected to a network of satellites. In space, yes, space. The Hyundai i30, remarkable.
State of Origin Game 2, Sunday, live on 9.
Coming up in NBN News, regional New South Wales on high alert as Greater Sydney goes into lockdown. A new multicultural festival in Tamworth and hockey tournaments go ahead despite city teams withdrawing. That's coming up next.
This is the most important story of our time.
Will humans do the right thing? The final episode of A Perfect Planet tonight on 9.
At Coles, we're helping lower the cost of lunch with Coles Bakery Roll 6-pack or loaf 680 grams, 2 for $3.50. And right now, save $20 when you spend $200 or more online with code SAVE20. Coles, value the Australian way.
Choose from hundreds of courses at TAFE New South Wales. In-demand courses are filling fast. Search TAFE New South Wales or call 131 601 today.
The end of financial year sale at Bingley is nearly over.
Great deals on fridges, washers, dryers, heaters, TVs, audio, computers,
Ovens, cooktops, coffee machines and much more.
The end of financial year sale at Bingley. Last days. Australia, meet your new McCafe blend. Roasted and blended in Melbourne. Smoother, richer, and crafted for Aussies who love great coffee. The new McCafe blend. Now that's coffee fit for an Aussie.
Total tax time catalog is out now. Save a whopping $1,276 when you purchase the Bosch 10-piece Pro Core Combo Kit. Beat that! Total Tools, low prices on every tool for every trade. Guaranteed. Australia's #1 selling side-by-side brand, and shitloads of new vehicles arriving now. You heard right. Literally thousands of new Polaris side-by-sides are on their way to your local Polaris dealer now. So, get into your Polaris dealer and let them tell you about the great end-of-year tax time deals available across the biggest range of side-by-sides on the market. See your local Polaris dealer to secure yours today. Polaris. Think outside.
Right now with Australian Unity, you can land 4 weeks free health insurance. Join hospital and extras by 30 June and make the most of life's in-between moments. Like this. Search Australian Unity today.
We have every angle covered as the Sydney COVID spike threatens other states.
And some big names join us. Ed Sheeran, Chris Pratt, Kirsto. Plus, is it possible to make your fast food favourites at home? See you next week.
Of superhero is on a quest to find true love.
When it's splashing onto me, it gets onto the skin. It stings so much.
They're about to come face to face with the beauties.
I love makeup, fashion. My makeup fashion was last month.
In the most uplifting.
Have you had a first kiss?
I haven't had my first kiss at all.
I'm definitely open to falling in love with the geek.
Feel good show of the year.
Guys my age, they're not nice. It makes me feel like I'm not good enough.
I do really like it, yes.
I like you too.
Sophie Monk is asking.
The opposites attract.
All new Beauty and the Geek. Coming soon to 9.
In NBN News, Sydney, Wollongong, the Blue Mountains and the Central Coast plunged into lockdown 2 weeks from 6 p.m. tonight. More exposure sites, Sydney's outbreak expands, and for the rest of New South Wales, an indoor mask mandate and visitor restrictions. Details at 6.
Rescue the Russian president.
Action blockbuster premiere. Hunter Killer tonight, 8:30 on 9.
It's the little things that make time together great. The friendly cook-off. Winning meals. The kitchen creations. And warming dishes. Coles, value the Australian way.
Some see a personalised plate. We see someone with attention to detail. More than a plate, it's an elegant way to personalise and enhance the look of your car. Discover all the new styles at myplates.com.au.
Get the power of Australia's biggest independent stock take sale.
With a big stock clearance on Kumo tyres. Buy 3 selected Kumo tyres and get 1 free. Get the power.
Tyre Power. Get the power of Australia's biggest independent.
Is this firebrand a much more post than you do, Paul?
Mate, not anymore. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
A lover? Well, a meat lover anyway.
Nothing brings people together like Domino's. Order now for the big game.
At Bunnings Trade, we help you get more out of tax time with great value on top brand tools, like a King Chrome tool chest and trolley, just $499, and a Makita 18-volt combo kit, only $299. Bunnings Trade, helping business is our trade.
We've turned Mondays into something to make a song and dance about.
With Here Comes Mondays! Now you can win prizes every week with Compare the Market. So please download the
Thinking of renovating? The cost of retailing can really stack up. For up to 70% less, Mr. Wetwall can install mold-resistant waterproof panels over your existing tiles. Choose from stylish finishes that can be installed in a day. Search Mr. Wetwall.
Stay healthy by staying informed and start the journey towards feeling your best with NIB. From tips to mentally recharge, to workouts at home, deliciously easy recipes, and how to access important health services. The Checkup is NIB's online content hub, created by industry experts, full of ideas and inspiration for healthy living, and it's available to all Australians. Search NIB's The Checkup today. It's worth it.
high alert and masking up. Rescuers continue to scour for survivors after a building collapses in Miami, and the Maroons go back-to-back in women's state of origin.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Julia Roberts stars in the magical family movie Mirror, Mirror, tonight on 9Go.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, it all starts with the copulatory process, mate. This leads into full fertilization. The uterine wall. Embryo, then into a fetal. Slides down the birth canal, and that's where babies come from. Any questions?
Handle any situation, whenever a sport.
Don't call it a hobby. It's way more than just a job. This is how we live. Every single day. With time back.
Your next adventure, there's a Cooper tyre to get you. Adventure? Add Cooper.
Formulated for the Australian conditions. Amplified premium fuels are engineered to maximise the performance of your engine. Ampol, Australia's own.
Flavour you can munch, flavour you can crunch, flavour just for me, flavour you can see. Shapes,
New shapes, mini bites, light crunch, big flavour!
Australia, your country needs you. To take a holiday. Hit the cities and see incredible stuff. Wow. Amazing, huh?
Okay. Sure you know what you're doing?
Honey, I've got that. Do stuff you've never done before. Like, order one of these.
You order these all the time.
Because the holiday here this year is just what Australia needs. So, I'm doing a lot.
At Coles, we're helping lower the cost of lunch with Coles Bakery Roll 6-pack or loaf 680 grams, 2 for $3.50. And right now, save $20 when you spend $200 or more online with code SAVE20. Coles, value the Australian way.
Sunday, it's mate against mate with state of origin. Then Monday, it's Ninja versus the Dragon. Hell, and here comes the Moors, rocking the ninjas. Now, the uprising is coming.
The ninja newbies are taking the field by storm.
A massive state of origin Sunday and Australian Ninja Warrior Monday 7:30.
Hello, Jane Goldsmith with you. Coming up in the news tonight, lockdown. Sydney, Wollongong, the Central Coast and the Blue Mountains under stay-at-home orders as the COVID outbreak grows. Neighbours woken by an explosion as a truck goes up in flames, shutting the M1 north of Coffs Harbour. And the police officer who killed George Floyd sentenced to more than 2 decades behind bars. Details at 6.
NBN News tonight at 6.
A new force on planet Earth. Humans. We are disrupting the forces of nature life needs to survive.
The final episode.
This is the most important story of our time.
A perfect planet tonight on 9.
What's going on?
eBay Tuesdays. Heaps of deals every Tuesday.
How's reports going?
On things like noise cancelling headphones.
We should get sushi, girl.
Wake up to sleep at the 40 Wings stock take sale and save up to 50% off on leading brand mattresses, bedroom furniture, kids beds and more. But hurry, the 40 Wings stock take sale ends Sunday. 40 Wings, serious about sleep.
Adding our furniture is the final week of our end of financial year sale. Save up to 50% off a huge range of furniture in store and online. Better hurry, it's not around forever.
because end of financial year sale. Blinds, awnings, shutters, curtains, screens, everything's up to 40% off.
132-899.
If you have the ambition, we have world-class training to get you there.
At Bunnings Trade, we help you get more out of tax time with great value on top brand tools, like a full-bore multi-process welder, just $499, and a DeWalt 18-volt combo kit, only $399. Bunnings Trade, helping business is our trade.
Appliances Online's legendary end of financial year sales now on. $814 for this Bosch Series 4 underbench dishwasher and this Bosch Series 8 8kg front-load washing machine, $1,063. Ends June 30. Visit Appliances Online today.
Insult, victory on this sacred ground. Impulse State of Origin Game 2, Sunday at 7, exclusively live on 9.
Tonight, locked down. Sydney, Wollongong, the Blue Mountains and Central Coast told to stay home as the COVID outbreak grows. The rest of New South Wales on high alert, masks mandatory indoors. A truck driver's lucky escape as his big double goes up in flames north of Coffs Harbour. And a message from police on what would have been William Tyrrell's 10th birthday.
This is NBN News with Jane Goldsmith.
Good evening. As we go to where tonight, Greater Sydney is in lockdown. More than 5 million residents have been ordered to stay home for 2 weeks. That's everyone in Sydney, the Blue Mountains, the Central Coast and Wollongong. There are only 4 reasons you can leave home. The Premier is warning we need to brace for more COVID cases as the Delta strain puts pressure on our contact tracers.
A virus snapping at our heels and a runaway number of fresh exposure sites.
And that's why we must act. We didn't want to wait hours, we didn't want to wait till tomorrow morning.
The Premier's Crisis Cabinet extending the CBD and eastern suburbs lockdown to millions.
From 6 p.m. today, all of Greater Sydney, the Blue Mountains, the Central Coast and Wollongong will go into a lockdown with stay-at-home orders in place until midnight, Friday the 9th of July.
Everyone in the lockdown zone must be in their homes unless they're shopping for essential goods and services, seeking medical care such as a COVID test, exercising outdoors in groups of less than 10, or performing essential work or education when you can't work or study from home, including school holiday camps. The lockdown for 14 days.
If we're going to do this, we need to do it properly.
Community sport is cancelled, and after tomorrow, weddings are too. Funerals can go ahead, spaced out, and no more than 100 to attend. Across the lockdown zone, gyms are closed, restaurants and cafes are back to takeaway, but retail is still able to open, supermarkets and pharmacies open. The drastic decision due to the Delta virus. There's simply more infections, unearthing more exposure sites.
It's not necessarily we're behind in the contact tracing. What we know is when we got to those individuals, they were in fact had been infected and infectious in the community for a number of days.
Regional New South Wales is also under tight restrictions. No more than 5 people to a home, masks compulsory indoors, outdoor venues at 50% capacity.
The Delta variant is proving to be a very formidable foe.
And now, lockdown, a familiar foe.
The writing was on the wall, but better be safe than sorry. It's the right thing to do, I think. Stop the spread.
The city got a head start on the lockdown, cleared out by the COVID cold shoulder. A postcard day on the harbour, swapped for a swab in the slow lane.
I want to thank everybody for those high rates of testing, but unfortunately, that's where the good news ends.
There were 29 positive tests in the last 24 hours, taking the Sydney cluster to 82. 17 of the new infections have not been in isolation. Contact tracers playing an urgent game of catch-up with the list of exposure sites.
The best contact tracers in the world unless we put this in.
Of high concern, seafood wholesaler Great Ocean Foods at Marrickville. Anyone who worked or went to the site between Monday and Friday and their household contacts is now enforced 14-day isolation, regardless of their test result. Anyone who received a delivery and their household must also do the same. There are similar alerts for Cheers Bar and Grill on George Street in the city in the early hours of last Sunday. Test and isolate for 2 weeks. So too customers and staff at Rebel Sport in the Bankstown Shopping Centre on Thursday.
Before anyone sets out, even for essential goods, I would urge you to just go to the website. Check the latest information because you may have been a close contact. Those venues are evolving.
And as Sydney is lurched back into lockdown, this from the Premier.
We should brace ourselves for more cases.
It's the first time in months strict COVID restrictions will apply to the rest of New South Wales as well. And with only 4 hours' notice, it's caught many off guard. Live now to reporter Madison Scott. Maddie, what do those outside the lockdown zone need to know?
Jane, anyone who left Greater Sydney on or after June 21 must now adhere to the same stay-at-home orders as those in Sydney for a 14-day period from when they left the Greater Sydney area. Now, we do know that masks are now compulsory for all indoor areas, and for the first time this includes workplaces as well, and organised outdoor events. Drinking while standing and dancing indoors has again been scrapped, with the 1 person per 4 square metre rule back in play. Now we'll go to pictures just coming into the newsroom from John Hunter Hospital, where lines are starting to build at its COVID testing clinic there. Only a stone's throw from Sydney, the Hunter is on high alert. The hospital has now extended its testing hours until 8 p.m. tonight. For all the restrictions, residents are urged to go to the New South Wales Health website for those details. Jane?
Thanks, Maddie. Time to dig our masks out. Madison Scott reporting there. The lockdown comes as dozens more venues across the city were visited by people unknowingly infected with the virus. Health authorities are scrambling to track down anyone who may have already come into contact with them.
At Manly this morning, news was spreading. The Delta variant, which sent the eastern suburbs into lockdown, had infiltrated the northern beaches. Hugo's at Manly Wharf, the latest venue to be added to the list after an infected patron ate at the popular restaurant last Saturday night, then had breakfast at the boathouse at Shelley Beach the following morning, sending staff and dozens of fellow diners into isolation. Also isolating...
G'day everyone.
Agriculture Minister Adam Marshall. He picked up the virus from a Paddington pizzeria on Monday. Today...
It sort of feels like being hit by a bus. It's not something that any of you would want to get at all.
Emily Trowan was also at the pizza restaurant. The 25-year-old had met a friend for a casual dinner. They both tested positive.
We weren't even sitting close to any tables, so yeah, it fully shocked me. It was the last news I think I thought I would receive.
She's now been moved into a health hotel to protect her housemates.
Going through what I am now, I can honestly say at 25, if I'm feeling this way, there's no way anyone else would want to feel like this. It's scary.
Adding to the case for a citywide lockdown, the ever-growing list of venues visited by infectious patrons. From a screening of Fast and the Furious in Auburn last Sunday to Haldon Street Medical Centre in Lakemba, Papa Rich Restaurant in Bankstown and Chemist Warehouse in Maroubra on Thursday, as well as Paloma Espresso Cafe in Barangaroo on Monday, a Porto and Pasta Italia Cucina in Casula on Tuesday, and Oliver Brown and Coles at Zetland on Wednesday night.
I'm as disappointed as everybody else about what we've had to do, but we've only done it because we absolutely had to.
Kate Creedon, NBN News.
There were chaotic scenes inside supermarkets across the state today, despite assurances from the Premier that there's no need to panic buy. In parts of Sydney, shelves were stripped bare. But while some areas are just 5 minutes into lockdown, the city's east had an 18-hour head start.
From Bondi to the Big Smoke and hundreds of parks and beaches in between, it looked like business as usual, as more than 1 million Sydney-siders in 4 local government areas woke to day 1 of lockdown 2. A sunny Saturday drawing bring crowds to Coogee. For these locals, a coffee or a coconut was considered essential. Well, a few beaches over, it was a similar story. Gym junkies getting their fix, joined by joggers, walkers, skaters and socially distanced surfers.
Day one is not too frustrating because we're just trying to stick to our normal routine.
With those on school holidays and nowhere to go, Centennial Park was the next best.
Have your plans changed at all?
Well, we don't know yet. I don't know, there's still a lot of things up in the air.
The playground packed as lycra-clad locals sipped lattes in the sun. A patch of grass in Bondi, equally popular, socially distanced but stopped and seated and against COVID restrictions.
It annoys me no end that people think that they can behave as per normal, particularly in those 4 LGAs.
The lockdown laws not yet hitting home. 2 Potts Point cafes caught flouting the rules. They were given a warning for allowing customers to dine in, while this Bondi Beach chemist failed to provide customers with QR codes.
Police will just remain vigilant. The health orders are quite clear.
In a sign of these unnatural and unnerving times, supermarkets again stripped. Shelves in Woolworths at Potts Point and Bondi Junction running low on toilet paper and meat. Locals buying the essentials but not the luxuries. Pitt Street Mall, normally bustling, instead barren. While last night in Coogee it was last drinks.
Oh, yeah.
A great Aussie tradition, again, a casualty of COVID-19.
Early Walsh, NBN News. The detection of one COVID case at an isolated gold mine in the Northern Territory has ricocheted across borders. 1,600 people spread from Brisbane to Perth, as well as Darwin and Alice Springs, ordered into testing and self-quarantine. The man works at the Granites mine, 500 kilometres from Alice, and it's since been shut down. It's believed he contracted the virus during a short hotel quarantine stay in Brisbane.
Oh dear.
$1 billion a week, that's how much the lockdown is going to cost our state, and small businesses will bear the brunt. COVID has again cursed the school holidays, and there was a short window for families to escape.
Even before the shutters came down completely, you could hear a pin drop at Sydney Airport. Usually heaving with school holiday travellers, only a handful were allowed to bolt across the border.
Just can't wait to get up to New South Wales.
It feels a bit cheeky, to be honest. It feels like we're just sneaking away.
The race to escape only rivalled by the race to contain. Now in order for everyone in Sydney and surrounds to stay home.
The last thing we want to see out of this is any seeding of our rural and regional communities.
Up the coast, the welcome mat was rolled out, then rolled up again for out-of-towners, locals only at Seal Rocks.
We're half an hour down the road and, you don't have to travel far.
The regional communities are very aware when they see someone from out of town arrive, and they'll make sure the police started.
The economic cost of this morning's 7-day partial lockdown was $500 million. Now it's spread from Sydney to the Blue Mountains, Central Coast and Wollongong for 2 weeks. The new estimation is $2 billion.
If the lockdown works and it only goes for 2 weeks or even less, then we should recoup a lot of that activity in the reopening.
Is it better to sacrifice a bit of time for maybe a week or two and then we'll get back to normal, hopefully?
Help is on the way, with the first federal financial payments to drop into bank accounts from Thursday. Today, the mayors of Randwick, Wallara and Waverley councils begged the state for a one-off boost for small business, similar to what was offered during the Northern Beaches crisis.
Nobody should feel stressed or pressure to break any of the rules because of their financial situation.
Any measure by the New South Wales government in these areas will get an automatic tick from the New South Wales Labor Party.
Sydney's school holiday COVID curse has struck again. Day one was smooth skating before the big freeze set in. Tiffany Genders, NBN News.
Two other news now, and a truck driver has managed to escape injury after his B-double caught alight north of Coffs Harbour. Neighbours reported hearing an explosion late last night, the blaze closing the M1 for more than 6 hours.
A truck trailer completely alight.
Smoke and thick flames billowing from the wreck as fireys worked to extinguish the blaze. It's believed to have been started by faulty brakes. The driver got out before the flames took hold.
The driver was disconnected from the second trailer. He's done a great job there. At this stage, we've contained the fire to the front, to the rear half of the trailer. It's packages and no dangerous goods are involved.
Thankfully, he wasn't injured.
Residents living nearby say they were startled by a piercing sound like an explosion at around 11 p.m.
It's vibrated the glass doors, so I went running to wake up my husband. I said to him, I think the car's been set alight in the front yard. We went to go and inspect, and then we heard afterwards that a truck had exploded on the highway.
A little while later, I drove down to check on my horse paddock, which is just across from where it happened. And on the way back, I saw the trailer, and they were hosing it all down, and there was fire trucks and ambulances and cops. It was everywhere, like a sea of them.
Just a really loud explosion. It sounded like a bomb, and just shook the whole house.
Yeah, we don't know what it was really. Before, maybe fireworks going off, but
or a gunshot.
Happened to be a truck on the highway.
The southbound lanes of the highway were closed for more than 6 hours. Britt Ramsey, NBN News.
What should have been a happy date for the family of William Tyrrell is clouded by ongoing mystery of his disappearance. It's the missing boy's 10th birthday. William vanished from his foster grandmother's home at Kendal on the state's mid-north coast in 2014. Detectives have issued a fresh appeal and they're re-examining their earlier findings, also bringing in international missing persons experts to assist with the case. The man's been charged after police found a large quantity of drugs hidden in a car at Moree. Officers stopped a Toyota Land Cruiser along the Newell Highway around midday yesterday. They allegedly located 9.3 kilograms of cannabis in a spare tyre. The 39-year-old driver was arrested. He's been refused bail. It was colour for the eyes and a treat for the taste buds in Tamworth's Bicentennial Park today. The city's inaugural Fiesta Fusion brought people from all walks of life together.
It was a day of mouth-watering scents and playtime with dragons. Tamworth's first ever Fiesta Fusion proving to be just that, a treat for all 5 senses. Hundreds of families gathering, following their nose to their favourite cuisine. The day was all about bringing people from all cultures together.
This means that all the human beings living in our community are together. There's not them and us, we're all us.
Tamworth's leaders working to stretch the stereotypes of an Aussie country town.
Our newer citizens they're very good family people too, and they could probably teach us a few tricks about family, I'm sure.
It's the first time these young dancers performed a traditional dance in front of the city. The local Tai Chi crew also on the hunt for new recruits.
It's good to be able to just demonstrate and let people know, show people what Tai Chi is about and experience the wonderful, relaxing benefits.
Stallholder Angela selling handmade African clothes and jewellery.
When you know where you come from, it builds you as a person, and I think you do well in life.
Many bringing their kids along to teach them the lifelong lessons of acceptance.
I think the kids are really good at being multiculturalists, and they don't seem to have any inhibitions, and it's great to see them all out here having a bit of fun today.
Isabella Evans, NBN News.
Should Tamworth's mayor be chosen by the residents or the councillors? It's a question that might be put to the people in a referendum in September's local government elections. A decision will be made at this Tuesday's council meeting. Those who are doing it tough in Gunnedah may soon be able to defer rates, water and other debts to the council by up to 12 months. A draft debt policy is being put up for public exhibition.
Simply, we're trying to provide people a little bit more time to pay rates where they find they need it. So the council has adopted a change in policy which enables staff to recommend a further 12 months where it's required for people to make their repayments.
Submissions are open until July 12. A picnic train pulled into Tamworth Station today, drawing in people of all ages. With 4 return rides, it's a unique opportunity to pack a picnic and take a trip back in time.
A plume of smoke in the distance. to a packed platform at Tamworth Station. The sold-out trip took around 300 passengers on each of its 4 return rides to Katingle. For some, it was a step back in time.
Well, when I was a kid, these were the only trains having come from Sydney. We did a day trip up to the Blue Mountains or up to the Central Coast for our picnics. And I vividly remember sticking the head out the window to have a look and getting a face full of black smoke. So it takes you back a long, long way.
While for others, it was a portal into another world.
It's got like this Harry Potter, and it's got photos on the walls.
The locomotive 5917 cruising through the countryside with a top speed of 80 kilometres per hour. The dedicated team brimming with passion.
The love of it. The love of the steam, the love of seeing all the people with happy smiling faces, the families. The grandparents get on the train and they live a bygone era. They can live out their yesteryear and it's super brilliant.
The vintage vehicle hopefully returning for another ride next year. But for now, the train is off to its next destination. Sophie Scanlon, NBN News.
Still to come, the police officer who murdered George Floyd learns his fate.
Some see a personalised plate. We see expression, individuality and personality. More than a plate, they're showing your true colours. Discover all the new styles at myplates.com.au.
At Harvey Norman, the Gaucho 3-seater fabric sofa, just $1,299. The Queen 7-piece dining suite at $1,199. Plus, bonus gift cards of $1,000 when you buy on interest-free. On now.
Get your Woolies worth this winter with prices dropped on 200 more products like Woolworths cooked chicken drumsticks with barbecue glaze 1.4 kilograms with RSPCA approved chicken dropped to just $8.50 each. That's why I pick Woolies. Your skin protects you from everything life throws at you. But what protects the skin that's protecting you? Healthy skin starts with Cetaphil. Cetaphil Moisturising Cream's unique hydrating formulation doubles skin's moisture in just 2 days. And Cetaphil Face with hyaluronic acid helps protect the health of sensitive skin with gentle, effective daily care. Now your skin can be healthy skin. Healthy skin starts with Cetaphil.
At the Good Guys, these hot bars, mostly on June 30. This Hosix TV only $8.95. This LG Fridge only $1,695. These Vivo phones only $159 each, and this NutriBlue only $159. Pay this every day, only at the Good Guys.
Steeped in tradition, all the pomp, prestige and pageantry, it's the new home of Wimbledon stands for. The only place to watch every match, every court. Ad-free, live and on demand. The new home of Wimbledon stands for.
Tax time Cadillac is out now. They have 300 metre dual brake laser level, only $549. Beat that. Total Tools, low prices on every tool for every trade, guaranteed.
You can clean your bathroom the hard way, or you can clean it the easy way with Mr. Wetwall drought-free, mold-resistant waterproof panels. Installed OVO-resisting tiles in a day. Choose from a range of stylish finishes. Search Mr. Wetwall.
Play for Oz. Next round camp. Invent something.
At Wickets, we don't just feed kids' bodies, we feed their beliefs.
Just like heartbeats.
Okay, your Weet-Bix.
Derek Chauvin has been sentenced to 22.5 years behind bars for the murder of George Floyd. The former Minneapolis police officer broke his silence in court today with a message to the Floyd family.
For some, it was cause for celebration. Their relief palpable as the decision sunk in. Others wanted longer, a 30-year sentence. But for George Floyd's family, it's still a step forward.
This is the longest sentence
that a police officer has ever been sentenced to in the history of the state of Minnesota.
It seems to me under the guidelines that seems to be appropriate.
22 years and 6 months in jail. It's 10 years higher than the state's sentencing guidelines. Derek Chauvin will be 60 when he's eligible for parole.
But this should not be the exception.
Before being sentenced, Derek Chauvin spoke directly to the Floyd family.
I want to give my condolences to the Floyd family. There's going to be some other information in the future that would be of interest, and I hope things will give you some peace of mind.
It's the first time he's spoken publicly since being filmed with his knee on George Floyd's neck for 9.5 minutes. Found guilty of second-degree murder. Learning his fate, he barely reacted.
This is based on your abuse of a position of trust and authority, and also the particular cruelty shown to George Floyd.
Earlier, Derek Chauvin's mum defended her son.
Derek has played over and over in his head the events of that day. That Steve has taken on him.
George Floyd's death more than a year ago sparked a nationwide race reckoning and Black Lives Matter protests around the world, including Australia. The Floyd family pleaded for a tough sentence, today reading their final victim impact statements, which included a video from George Floyd's seven-year-old daughter, Shania.
If you could say anything to your dad right now, what would it be?
Judge Kate Haberfield says he wasn't swayed by public opinion.
What the sentence is not based on is emotion or sympathy.
It's an emotional chapter, but it's not the last. Derek Chauvin has 90 days to appeal. He's also facing criminal charges, a civil rights case for his actions that day, and claims from 2013 that he used unreasonable force on a teenager. In the United States, Michael Genovese, NBN News.
The community of Surfside in Miami is holding its breath, with rescue crews revealing there's still a chance there are survivors after the collapse of a 12-storey apartment block. The death toll stands at 4, but that number is expected to climb, with 159 people now unaccounted for.
Rescue workers with a mountain to climb. 12 stories compacted beneath their feet, progress coming one bucket at a time.
We have hope because that's what our search and rescue team tells us, that they have hope.
Structural engineers evaluating the risk, limiting numbers of crew as they battle the elements outside and in. Spot fires coating the air with thick smoke, reducing visibility and further complicating an already precarious mission.
It's not a good condition, even if there are air pockets. It's very concerning to myself and my family.
As each crucial hour passed, reality settled in. Family members of those unaccounted for providing DNA samples to help identify bodies. The first victim identified, Stacey Fenn, the mother of one of the few survivors pulled from the wreckage yesterday. And by early afternoon, rescue teams brought out the heavy artillery.
What started off as a really delicate operation has now become much more aggressive in the last couple of hours as conditions worsen. They're bringing in heavy machinery to clear the road.
48 hours on, the cause is no clearer.
We need to know, is this a bigger issue or is this something unique to the building?
The community still holding its breath.
This excavation may take weeks, if not longer, and we're going to be here fighting every second.
In Surfside, Florida, Alison Wachowski, NBN News.
Barnaby Joyce's return as Nationals leader has reignited the climate debate, with some inside his party room arguing there should not be targets for net zero emissions. The New Look Nationals are proving more of a challenge for the Prime Minister in a relationship that already needs some work.
An 80th wedding anniversary with an unexpected guest. It's extraordinary. The Prime Minister sending a message from the lodge.
What you have achieved in your relationship is an example to all.
Celebrating Helena and Ernest's magical milestone.
I did not expect that.
The Liberal Party's political marriage has been stress-tested this week. The Deputy Prime Minister dumped for another, partly over his stance on climate issues.
People did want the fight back in the non-national style
The coalition has been split over water, and the Prime Minister's preference of net zero by 2050 is not on the table for the Nationals.
I don't see the need to set a target on net zero emissions. I don't think that would be good for our nation.
For some younger Australians, including yesterday at this school in Brisbane, emissions are a burning issue.
What do you intend to do about climate change policy?
We'll only solve climate change in Australia when we can also solve it in countries like Indonesia and China and Vietnam and in Africa.
Well, of course it's a global issue. The Prime Minister needs to do better than spin to primary school students about climate change, because they get it. It's a pity the Prime Minister doesn't.
Scott Morrison had a pretty easy ride over climate at the G7. He said leaders didn't ask him to be more ambitious with his emission reduction targets. That might not be the same story at a global climate summit later this year. In the short term, there might be tougher challenges closer to home.
Barnaby's a lot of things, but he certainly is a loud voice.
A loud voice in a relationship that might learn a thing or two from a real-life love story.
Just live a happy life.
Jonathan Kersley, NBN News.
Ahead in the news, the moment a crowd corners a man armed with a knife. A world first, the supplement providing gush relief to Aussies. And the truth is out there, a major report into UFOs made public.
How we going, Connor?
Good. This washwasher only $6.95. This Dyson vacuum only $5.99. This dishwasher only $6.48 and 20% off this laptop. Pay less every day, only at the Good Guys.
Aussie's palliative care.
It helps satisfy pain, so I can keep going with the things that I love.
It's Kate Haberfield. Enjoy the last family Christmas at home.
Thanks, Mum.
Well, because you can only it's like the whole family.
It would be time.
Mom, it's time to go.
And there's a few more things I have to do.
It's more than you think.
Save over $600 on the LG 65-inch OLED Smart TV. Hurry in for bonus delivery and installation on this king-size Sony Google TV. Plus bonus gift card up to $1,000 when you buy it. Interest on that.
At Bunnings Trade, we help you get more out of tax time with great value on top brand tools like a petrol pressure $49 and an AEG 18-volt combo kit only $499. Bunnings Trade, helping business is our trade.
The end of financial year starts here. Now is the time to find a new one. We can offer every 20 years. With a wonder of people to choose from. Upgrade, quarterly spending under and save on the largest one to people that have on a dollar $26,000.
Audi Q5. Make it a reality with the Audi end of financial year event. Tax time catalog is out now. Big Wheel 185 multi-process welder, only $789. Take that. Total Tools, low prices on every tool for every trade, guaranteed.
Give your lift from the top of the range Murray Grey sale. Friday 9 July at the Glen and the Sale Yards. Includes 30 bulls and 30 stud females. Bidding available on Auctions Plus.
The new Ford Ranger, FX4 Max.
Australians love blue.
We even call our redheads blue.
So for Origin 2, bet with Bluebet, and you'll get $4 for Tom Trbojevic to score a try and New South Wales to win by 2 to 50 points. Gamble responsibly.
Witnesses to a stabbing rampage in Germany have fought back against the attacker in stunning scenes of bravery. 3 people were killed in the attack and 5 others seriously injured.
Fearless in the face of a stabbing frenzy, these men confronted the assailant with bare fists, before others joined in, grabbing chairs and sticks, wielding whatever they could to hold back the horror. weiter attackiert und he had a really big knife and was attacking people, this witness said. People tried to throw chairs, umbrellas and mobile phones at him. The growing throng then chased the man through the streets of Würzburg in southern Germany. Before police arrived, shooting their suspect in the leg and arresting him. 3 people were killed in the stabbing spree and numerous others injured, including a young boy and his father. The man in police custody is a 24-year-old Somali national who'd moved to the city in 2015 and was undergoing psychiatric treatment. Police allege he picked his victims at random. In London, Carrie-Anne Greenbank, NBN News.
Britain's Health Secretary can't seem to come to grips with his own social distancing laws, caught embracing his top political aide in his office. The married cabinet minister has apologised after being caught red-handed. The pictures published in a London tabloid. He appears to have got off the hook, PM Boris Johnson accepting the apology. There's been a big thumbs up from the first tourists to explore the hidden passageways and cells beneath the Colosseum in Rome, until now not open to the public. The subterranean area was where gladiators and animals waited before entering wooden elevators that would take them to the arena. A 10-year restoration of the 2,000-year-old building was completed just months ago. A major US report on UFOs has admitted there's something out there, but went on to say they're not much wiser than the rest of us. Intelligence agencies and US Navy investigators have recently released vision of unknown flying objects, but the long-awaited report says it's unclear whether they're advanced earthly technologies, atmospheric events, or extraterrestrial. At best, they're admitting they're also mystified. In other words, watch this space. A world-first gut health supplement based on the waxy coating covering babies at birth has hit the market. The tasteless powder promises to give relief to thousands of Australians suffering gut problems.
For Ben Thompson, the simple act of ordering a meal is fraught.
You have to think about, can my stomach handle this today? And am I close enough to the toilet if something goes wrong?
The 32-year-old is among an estimated 50% of Australian adults who suffer from gut problems.
These can include things like constipation, diarrhoea, bloating.
In recent years, there's been a surge in supplements claiming to restore gut health. Dr. Craig Patch is the co-founder of the world's first peribiotic.
So you've heard of prebiotic and probiotic. Both of these essentially target healthy gut bacteria. Whilst Werris Peribiotics targets healthy gut bacteria, it also improves the cells within the gut.
The science behind the peribiotic is inspired by one of life's most powerful natural substances, vernix, the wax found on the skin of newborn babies, or more specifically, the fats it's composed of.
It helps the actual bugs on the skin, but what we found is as the baby's developing in the womb, this waxy substance breaks off and is ingested by the baby. So it's actually the baby's first meal.
Our gut microbiome forms very, very early in the first 2 or 3 years of life. And that seems to be crucial to setting up your gut health for the rest of your life.
Research shows the majority of Australians with gut problems are undiagnosed. And it's more than just a physical issue, with increasing evidence linking poor gut health to mood disorders and depression.
There's a connection between the gut and the brain, there's a connection between the gut and the heart and the liver, and so pretty much everything.
After taking Vernix for a month, Ben says he's noticing a difference.
I feel better, I do. I feel 100% better.
His heavily pregnant partner beside him wasn't enough to stop a man from flying through Sydney's southwest in a London car. The driver's attempts to evade police fell short as he lost control and crashed.
He made his bed, now he's lying in it. One that so happens to be in the back of a police wagon. It's then a wanted man nabbed by police after a high-speed pursuit through the city's southwest, his 9-month pregnant partner by the officers who spotted a black Mercedes reported stolen, hurtling through Bankstown around 3 a.m. Police allege Mr. Khawaja failed to stop, instead leading a chase through Yagoona, Chester Hill and Bass Hill. Ultimately, he lost control at this warehouse of Bankstown Aerodrome, him and the 20-year-old mother-to-be fleeing the scene. The police dog unit quickly sniffing them out
The young woman taken to hospital suffering stomach pains. Her 38-year-old beau now facing a long charge sheet. Mr Khawaja's alleged offences include not just reckless driving, but getting behind the wheel without a licence, carrying suspected stolen goods and 2 outstanding arrest warrants. He's opted to represent himself in court.
Prince Harry has arrived back in the UK ahead of a ceremony to mark what would have been his mother's 60th birthday. Harry and his brother William are expected to unveil a statue of Princess Diana on the 1st of July. The Duke of Sussex will now spend 5 days in self-isolation at Frogmore Cottage in Windsor. Over to sport now with Kate Haberfield and some injury news out of the Maroons, Kate.
Yes, their teenage star ruled out. Good for the Blues. Coming up after the break, why Reece Walsh won't make his Origin debut. A last-minute penalty goal proves the difference in the women's Origin. And the MotoGP crash that had fans holding their breath.
There you go, man. All good to go.
Coles Car Insurance is full of nice surprises. It's like a 1-week turnaround on the majority of repairs. So you can get back to what really counts. Coles. Value the Australian way.
Embrace the chill this winter. Enjoy up to 40% off select styles at the Gazman Winter Sale. Now on, for a limited time only. In-store and online. At Gazman.
Tax time catalog is out now. Milwaukee 18-volt fuel 5-piece combo kit, only $1,499. Beat that! Total Tools, low prices on every tool for every trade, guaranteed. Experience the love Subaru owners have felt for decades.
Looking at the XB this time.
Get 5 years free roadside assistance on any new Subaru XB or Forester.
Early Settlers stock take sales just got bigger. There's up to 60% off from the front door to the deck, floor to ceiling. Everything you need is here at Early Settler. Now is the perfect time to save with Early Settlers stock take sale.
Creating a beautiful home that can handle a busy family has never been easier. The Genera Luxury Vinyl Collection is stylish, durable, and easy to maintain. With over 50 styles to choose from, it really is a smart choice.
I've got chicken nuggets for you.
Thank you.
Will you eat some potato and pumpkin or just your chicken nuggets?
Just chicken nuggets.
Just chicken nuggets.
CTP prints that can't be discounted. It still counts as an eligible policy. Visit gio.com.au. You know, with GIO.
Testing 1, 2.
Mate, try the Vicks Vapor Drop.
Welcome back, throat. And welcome back, no.
Vicks Vapor Drops. Welcome back, you.
On the eve of Origin 2, Blues players are locked in their rooms in Brisbane. It's not an ideal preparation, but the team says it won't affect them tomorrow night as New South Wales look to take the Shields back from Queensland. It certainly hasn't been a traditional build-up to an Origin match. At first, it seemed like just another Queensland diversion tactic, an injury crisis on the eves of Origin 2 that would mysteriously disappear by kick-off. Turns out it wasn't, and the man who dominated the lead-up all week, 18-year-old Reece Walsh, has been cruelly ruled out of his Maroons debut.
Reece Walsh has spent the week in the firing line for milking penalties. Today, his own coach wouldn't even come to his defence.
Oh, look, I haven't seen the comments, so yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
If Paul Green wanted to shift attention away from the 18-year-old, reports from Queensland camp late this afternoon have done the opposite. Walsh suffered a leg injury during captain's run and is now in serious doubt to play. Speaking before the session, Green insisted he will handle the height.
He's got the confidence, he's certainly got the talent and the skill. And that's one of the things that only the occasional over-roaring.
The Maroons have already got one over the Blues this weekend.
She gets down, she'll get it down this time.
The women's state of origin was a classic arm wrestle. Big hits. High tension.
It is origin after all.
And a controversial last-minute penalty that decided the match.
I better watch my words. Look, I thought she was milking it.
The goal saw Queensland claim an 8-6 win and back-to-back shields.
It's just a really way to lose a game right on full time.
And Jack de Belin has broken his silence, speaking to club media for the first time since sexual assault charges against him were dropped.
Oh, mate, it means so much. Football's such a massive part of my life, and to not be able to play for close to 3 years was obviously challenging at times, but it's great being back out there, and I love being around the boys and all the coaching stuff. I'm grateful for every game that I get to play.
Sam Jordan, NBN News.
It's one of the toughest road trips in the AFL, but the Swans are right in the contest against Port at Adelaide Oval. At three-quarter time, they trailed 66-51. Tom Papley has kicked 2 goals, both from 50 metres out. Sydney FC hasn't beaten Melbourne City so far this season, but the Sky Blues aren't worried as the two sides prepare to face off in tomorrow's A-League Grand Final.
We learned our lessons from that, and like I said, it's a grand final. Them 2 games gone out the window now.
Star midfielder Milos Nikovic will be given until kick-off to prove he's overcome a calf injury. Fans held their breath as 6-time champion Marc Marquez went flying over his handlebars in a heavy crash in practice ahead of the Dutch MotoGP. Marquez missed all of last season through injury, but thankfully walked away from this incident without major problems. In just a moment, can Jason Day snap his winless streak? And how fast can he run? Alex Demonor wows the crowd.
Some say we've got engine oil in our veins. After all, it takes some rare skills to settle a wild river. And those that visit this place, well, they're transformed. Almost as much as the V6 ambulance. You've got to see it to believe it. The only ute reared for the road.
When you choose Allianz Comprehensive Car Insurance, you could enjoy up to 15% off your first year's premium when you buy a new policy online. Allianz, behind you for what's ahead.
At Terry White Chemmart, get real deals on your favourite brands like Oral-B Sensitivity and Gum Toothpaste, Cetaphil Daily Advanced Ultra Hydrating Lotion, and Sukin Foaming Facial Cleanser. Shop in store or online.
Right, so you're just having chicken nuggets?
White Chemmart.
Yeah. Do you have sauce on them or?
No. There's still time. Choose 31%, 40% or 51%. With every tile on sale, choose your tile, get your discount. Hurry, last days. You'll be happy you chose Beaumont's.
Brendan from Salvos here. For everyone on surfing
there, you can have as many as you like.
Sleeping in cars or couch surfing, hidden and alive. You can help them. Donate to the Red Shield Guild today.
There you go, there's your chicken nuggets. Thank you. And if you want, you can eat all of them.
Perfect for rapidly growing families. The all-new Hyundai Palisade.
How many times have you got me killed? Not enough.
Would I drop a baby?
The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Only in cinemas now.
At Aware Super, we keep our fees low and have delivered an average annual return of over 9% over 5
5 years. We're also Money Magazine's best super fund for 2021. You can do well and do good with a Werris Super.
You won't need your passport for a while, but what you will need is to upgrade your car, because the road trip is back. Grab a wine in the Hunter, go to the back of Burke, or even see the Golden Guitar in Tamworth. Upgrade your car and take the kids on a road trip. Ozcar.
Cookie people, cream people, crumbs people, twink people, twist people, lick people, dunk people, munch people. It's on the plate, people. If you twist, lick, dunk, then you're right, people. We are Oreo people.
Non-digital direct take the confusion out of digital marketing so everything just clicks. Facebook, Google, websites and more. non-digitaldirect.com.au.
It's been more than 3 years since Jason Day won on the PGA Tour, but the Aussie is now in a position to end that drought at the Travellers' Championship in Connecticut. At 9 under, Day has a one-shot lead heading into the third round. Remarkably, Bubba Watson is second, despite snapping his trademark pink driver on the second tee. Luckily, the club didn't fly into the crowd. Alex to Central North Rugby Union, and Inverell has enjoyed a win over Walker. Scone has finally clocked its second win of the season, putting a 7-point lead on the Pirates, while the struggling Barraba has lost to a blazing Gunnedah outfit, and Mulreed has beaten Corinda 61 points to 34. South United defeated Tamworth FC by a goal in round 10 of the Northern Inland Premier League. And in the battle at the top and bottom of the ladder, the Mushies thrashed Katingal. Moore Creek went down to Gunnedah 7-2. In round 10 of North West AFL, the Inverell Saints took down the Tamworth Swans 69 to 61. Over in Gunnedah, the Werris maintained top spot after defeating the Bulldogs, and the Narrabri Moree side forfeited to the Nomads. It was a big day for the Tamworth Hockey Association with its annual York Cup and Kim Small Shield competitions now underway. Sydney's COVID outbreak has meant a number of teams have had to withdraw from the event, making it a largely regional showdown.
It's an event which would usually see the city take on the country, but this year 13 teams had to withdraw from the York Cup and Kim Small Shield, a last-minute adjustment as Greater Sydney enters into a lockdown.
We do miss not having all of our hockey family here.
30 teams, including representatives from as far as Canberra and the Coast Coast, still took part. The competition, which sees the boys battle for the York Cup and the girls the Kim Small Shield, is all about development, gearing under-11s players up for future state-level competition.
Under-11s is very into that sort of domain of hockey, and they really enjoy the hockey aspect as much as anything, and learn a lot of skills here as well.
The home side took on the Manning Valley in round 1 of the York Cup.
There's some mixed teams where associations haven't been able to get a full single-sex team. They've got a pretty mixed team.
Meanwhile, Bathurst made a strong case against Grafton in the Kim Small opener. Competition continues over the weekend with finals slated for Monday, and it's not just about the players, with referees also given development training. One of the namesakes themselves stopping in to give some tips.
Normally get to have a chat to a few of them, and it's great fun. I really enjoy that interaction with the young players. It's really good value.
Isabella Evans, NBN News.
Wamberal athlete Charlie Hunter has given himself the best chance of booking a ticket to Tokyo after stunning the crowd at a track meet in Oregon. The 24-year-old stopped the clock at 1 minute and 44 seconds in the 800 metres, just a few milliseconds under the qualifying time. It's the second fastest 800 metres run by an Australian. Hunter hopes to officially be selected for the Olympics next month. 24 of the region's top snooker talents are battling it out in Taree, hoping to be crowned this year's Champion of Champions. The annual single elimination tournament regularly attracts players from across New South Wales and Queensland, but with the current COVID restrictions, organisers had to keep it local. The Manning Valley, Great Lakes and Port Hastings well represented.
Handicaps seem to be squaring everyone out. Just looking at them in there, they're neck and neck all the way, both the games, 3 games going.
The championship will be decided tomorrow. Keep your eye out for more changes to sport coming, I reckon.
Okay, yes, we certainly will. Thank you, Kate. Stay with us. We'll check all the weather details for your local region right after the break.
Check out Catch, where every Aussie's get great deals
on fashion essentials, like Sarah Jessica Parker, Uber's Thermals, Kanye's Vest, and Al's Ferrachinos. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
If you're looking to buy a car or maybe just win some fantastic prizes, all you've got to do is jump onto ozcar.com.au and join Ozclub. Save thousands off your next car, exclusive sales offers, discount servicing, and not to mention our Friday freebie mega draw. You could win the big one, 10 grand, or kayaks, camping gears, iPhones, iPads, car awnings, you name it. There is so much more. All you've got to do is get onto ozcar.com.au and join Ozclub.
And take my money, get you back in the house. Here's the black in a pound. Find fresh feminines out to 11.
At Amart Furniture, it's the final week of our end of financial year sale. Save up to 50% off a huge range of furniture in store and online. Better hurry, it's not around forever. Amart Furniture, final week.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get great deals on home goods. Like Jude's Saw, Simon's Towel, Russell's Crowbar, and Billy's Crystal. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Thinking of renovating? The cost of retailing can really stack up. For up to 70% less, Mr. Wetwall can install mold-resistant waterproof panels over your existing tiles. Choose from stylish finishes that can be installed in a day. Search Mr. Wetwall.
The I-13 knows where you live, where you work, and it knows the best way there. It knows what's behind you, what's beside you, and can react to what's in front of you just like that. It uses ultrasonic sensors to help you reverse park, can plug you into just about any song ever recorded, and it's connected to a network of satellites. In space, yes, space. The Hyundai i30, remarkable.
It's time to save at Specsavers Half Price Sale. Save 50% on selected big name designer frames and 50% on our full range of sunnies. That's half year, half price, all good. Offer ends July 7.
Terry Shear, Australia's leading landlord insurance specialist, provides the cover you need for your property and rental income.
My property portfolio is protected by Terry Shear. I wouldn't trust anyone else.
Call Terry Shear or go online.
There'll be the moment you first push it, and the moment you know you've made the right choice. But at the Mazda Moment End of Financial Year sale, the moment to make it yours is now. Search Mazda offers and visit your dealer.
A pleasant winter's day for the region to kick off the school holidays. A peaceful, clear night too to watch the moon rise. Laura Robbs captured a bright full moon at Redhead Beach just last night in Lake Macquarie. Let's head up to the satellite cloud over the far northeast of New South Wales, where the cloud band is bringing a few showers. Cloud over the south of the state near a low and trough is bringing scattered showers, mainly in the southeast. Mostly clear in the northwest with a drier air mass. On the synoptic chart from tomorrow, a trough will move offshore, causing rain to clear in eastern Queensland. Cool onshore winds in the wake of a weak front will bring isolated showers to southern South Australia, Victoria and Tassie, while the high will keep elsewhere mostly dry. Partly cloudy with areas of frost and fog in the south this morning. 1 to 16 the range for Tamworth today, 5 to 16 for Narrabri, 4 to 10 for Armidale, 1 to 11 for Glen Innes. Tomorrow, sunny with areas of morning frost and the chance of some morning fog again in the south of our region. A cold morning, -1 to 15 for Tamworth and Barraba, -3 to 10 for Guyra, also dipping to -3 at Glen Innes tomorrow morning with a top of 14, -2 to 13 at Armidale, 1 to 17 for Moree and Mungandai. The sun to rise at 6:52 and set at 8 minutes past 5. And the 7-day outlook for Tamworth, cloudy skies for the next few days. Monday, partly cloudy with areas of morning frost, -1 to 15 for Tamworth tomorrow, a top of 18 on Monday, 2 to 20 on Tuesday. For Armidale, frosty mornings, you can see -2 to 13 tomorrow, -2 to 12 on Monday, with some possible light showers for Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday in a top of 15 degrees. And finally for Moree, sunny skies 2 to 19 on Monday, partly cloudy for Tuesday and Wednesday. And for more local news, head to our... And before we go, a quick recap of our top story. Greater Sydney is now in lockdown for 2 weeks. Everyone in Sydney, the Blue Mountains, the Central Coast and Wollongong has been told to stay home for 2 weeks. Likewise, anyone who left Greater Sydney on or after June 21 must follow the stay-at-home orders for a period of 2 weeks. For everyone else in New South Wales, masks are now compulsory indoors for non-residential, and no more than 5 visitors are allowed inside a home. And of course, for more information, you can head to our website. But that is our bulletin for this evening. A current affair is up next. Well, all of us here, stay safe. Good night.
Hello, I'm Deborah Knight. Welcome to A Current Affair. Tonight, COVID has sent Australia's largest city and surrounds into complete lockdown for the next 2 weeks. The stay-at-home orders came into effect an hour ago, and for the next 14 days, more than 5 million people can only leave their homes for work or education that cannot be done from home, for medical attention, for care or compassionate grounds, for essential shopping, and for outdoor exercise in groups of no more than 10 people. Reporter Nat Wallace is at Darling Harbour for us now in Sydney. Well, a lockdown is something the New South Wales Premier has tried desperately to avoid, and she even balked at using the word when announcing the first restrictions yesterday. But with infections and exposure sites soaring, Gladys Berejiklian says there was no choice.
Stay well.
Now to helping Howard. Howard Brown has devoted his life to supporting families whose lives have been shattered by crime. But now the bloke with a very big heart needs help himself, and his mates have answered the call. Howard Brown is certainly that. We salute you. And of course that story was filmed before COVID restrictions were introduced. Still to come, tennis legend John Newcombe celebrates a major milestone, but not how he'd like to. My chat with him is next.
Sunday, it's mate against mate, with state of origin. Then Monday, it's Ninja versus the Dragon. Here comes the cause, rocking the Ninjas. Now, the uprising is coming.
Ninja newbies have taken the field by storm. It's taken a lot for Jack to be here tonight.
A broken back. Tanya Brasher will not stop the comeback of Jack Wilson. A massive state of origin Sunday and Australian Ninja Warrior Monday 7:30.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land,
from Washington Heights.
that's the story of a block that was disappearing. We have to tell the world we are alive. Hey, good morning.
Cheers.
Best days of my life. Here. In the Heights. In cinemas now.
With HelloFresh meal kits, you get tried and tested recipes and fresh, pre-portioned ingredients delivered to your door. Everything you need to cook delicious dinners. Order now at hellofresh.com.au. Inspiration delivered.
Oh la la, it's Euros time! And you can get involved with a Sportsbet same-game multi. Combine all your favourite markets into one bet and get bigger odds. Make it a same-game multi this Euros. That's Sportsbet.
Has your jewellery lost its sparkle or your glasses smudge and smear? Then you'll love the all-new Clever Sonic, the quick clean machine that makes your bracelet shine and ring sparkle. Perfect for glasses to remove the hidden mess and give you incredibly clear lenses. Simply fill with warm water your jewellery, and like magic, you can see the dirt dissolve away with no scrubbing. The secret is in the Clever Sonic ways that use microscopic bubbles to create a gentle yet powerful scrubbing action to save Sydney. Call 029387 4100, get to cleverrange.com.au, get your Sonic quick clean for just $79.95. And this TV only offer, get 2 of our polyamide microfiber lens gloss for that sparkling shine and finish. Only the first 73 orders per state, get 2 pairs of our best-selling Zoom Vision magnifying glasses, including 1 pair with LED lights. To see anything and everything you clean, $40 in value, and yours free. You get it all for just $79.95. Call now, go online, don't miss out.
Get that holiday glow, even without the holiday. With new Olay Super Serums, it goes 10 layers deep into your skin to bring out an even glow from within. New Olay Super Serums with vitamin C.
4 out of 5 people who are blind don't need to be. A simple $25 surgery can restore sight. Please donate today to help carry on Fred's vision.
Every eye is an eye.
Winter can be so brutal. Here, there is no middle ground, more like Middle Earth. Yet on we march, battling with the elements.
Yes, sir.
But when we're done, how good does it feel to run into the warmth of a Eureka wood heater?
Okay, sir.
See how Eureka really is at your local wood heating specialist, because winter just keeps coming.
Full shot. Full shot.
The end of financial year sale at TNT is nearly over.
Great deals on fridges, washers, dryers, heaters, TVs, audio, computers,
Ovens, cooktops, coffee machines, and
What
much
is that?
more.
The end of financial year sale at Finlay.
Deborah Burritos tastes like $1 million. Now quick and easy chance to win $1 million. Plus loads of instant prizes. 30-cent regular burritos, bowl, or nachos to enter. Damn right it's $1 million burrito. Only at Deborah.
Welcome back. A world-beating tennis game and a trademark moustache made John Newcombe an Aussie legend. It's 50 years since Newt won his third Wimbledon title.
Yeah,
He
enough
should
to
be
eat.
there in person to be honest.
Yes.
Instead, COVID sees him with his feet up
Sydney.
at his farm outside Sydney. He's a fantastic fella, and I caught up with him for a chat about the anniversary. 27, Newt still looks like he could win a set or two, I think. Wimbledon does start on Monday. You can catch all the action from 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 9Gen. Up next, the heartache that's brought footy legend Barry Hall to tears.
This is the most important story of our time.
Will humans do the right thing? The final episode of The Perfect Planet, next on 9. State of Origin Game 2, Sunday on 9.
You remember I'm picking Bex up from school, right? JC asked you Friday, so which font should we use?
There's going to be your chat this weekend. Your dad and I would love to see you.
Is it?
When you choose Allianz Home Insurance, you could join others who received up to 30% no-claim bonus depending on your claims history. Allianz, behind you for what's ahead.
New Naturally Good Anti-Age with 99% naturally derived ingredients, plus 1% for stability and safety, with organic burdock extract, visibly reduces wrinkles in 2 weeks. 100% transparency for 100% trust.
I think it's time for you to learn the family business. Starting with the machine that goes beep. Every time someone compares, they compare the market. We help more than 6 million Australians look for a better deal. Simple.
We live in a world where communication with cellular in building and mobile connectivity is critical. From home, office or warehouse to industrial, retail, hospital and aged care. We all need to stay connected. Boost your mobile signal with PowerTech. Our solutions are suitable for multiple users and designed for many applications. Get connectivity coverage where you need it most. PowerTech, your connectivity solution experts.
All ready to go. Coles Car Insurance is full of nice surprises. Like the fact that last year we paid out 99% of car claims. So you can get back to what really counts. Coles, value the Australian way.
It's the little things that make time together great.
the friendly cook-off, the kitchen creations, and warming dishes. Coles, value the Australian way.
Hibbard believe that every Australian deserves to own their own home. We're creating more homeowners every day.
So secure your brand new home with Hibbards while you're still renting. Go to hibbards.com.au to inquire right now.
Australians love blue. We even call it a redhead's blue.
So for Origin 2, bet with Bluebell, and you'll get $4 for Tom Trbojevic to score a try in New South Wales to win by 2 to 50 points. Gamble responsibly.
For 80 years, the way between Jeep drivers has said, I see you mate, I got your back. And to ensure that spirit lives on, Jeep are introducing the Jeep Wave commitment, the promise to always be there for you.
Tax time catalog is out now. The new Kid Chromie Force Toolkit. The ultimate 1,066 piece double-chested trolley. Beat that! Total Tools. Low prices on every tool for every trade. Guaranteed.
When you choose Allianz Comprehensive Car Insurance, you can enjoy up to 15% off your first year's premium when you buy a new policy online. Allianz, behind you for what's ahead.
Well, girls and boys, it's been another very exciting day for our friend Big Dog. And now it's time for Big Dog to say goodnight. Good night, Big Dog. Good night, girls and boys. Sweet dreams.
Next week, a footy star's family pain.
The heartache that's brought Barry Hall to tears.
Your whole world shatters.
The footy legend and his high-five partner, like you've never seen before. And the secret, helping this family heal.
The reasons are right for doing it.
Don't miss that exclusive report Monday. And news just in, the travel bubble with New Zealand has burst. All quarantine-free travel across the ditch will be stopped for the next 3 days due to the COVID situation in New South Wales. I'm Deborah Knight. Thanks for your company. Good night.
The ground, 7 days a week. The only team bringing our Newcastle and Greater Hunter community news, sport and weather every day.
We're online 24/7 and we're here for you.
More people,
More local.
more often.
NBN News, nightly at 6.